Members of the fourth estate, the strategic planning review workshop prioritized Zim Digital Phase 2, which seeks to ensure that we achieve media sovereignty for us as a country, and also in terms of national agenda setting. So some of the items that we deliberated and managed to pass resolutions in terms of the media industry is to ensure that the amendments that are taking place in terms of legislation takes place. At the same time, part of the items in terms of discussion also included how best we can achieve information ubiquity across the country, and at the same time, in order to ensure that we rekindle and revitalize the broadcasting ecosystem in order to ensure that we leave no one and no place behind. The cost-cutting measures also discussed. It's in terms of ensuring that priority is given to services, goods and services that add to our asset base as a ministry. And as you know, that people don't plan to fail, but they fail to plan. Some of the discussions also focused primarily on ensuring that we cover all the local languages, all the national languages in terms of the constitutional mandate, that as a government we should be able to provide information across all provinces and districts. So the restructuring plan is also being discussed, and the resolution was passed so that we review the current managerial and operational structure that we currently have, both within the ministry and also within the state-owned enterprises. Thank you.
Okay, what measures are you taking to make sure that in terms of increasing the television penetration rate in line with the Vision 2030 and leaving no one and no place behind?
So of fundamental importance is that the implementation of the Zim Digital second phase is the most important deliverable that we should primarily focus on, because the current television coverage is 38% in terms of geography, and in terms of radio it's at 62%. So the full implementation and the coordination of activities and interventions within the media and broadcasting services ecosystem becomes a priority in terms of the strategic planning review workshop, which is going to follow a clearly defined digital infrastructure master plan. So the coordination between BAS, Transmedia, which is the signal carrier, and the national broadcaster will be prioritized in order to ensure that we achieve media sovereignty for our country. The amendments related to the empowerment in terms of community radio stations, and also prioritization in terms of all the local and national languages in our country is also being prioritized in terms of the strategic planning review workshop. So these are some of the outcomes in terms of this strategic planning review workshop. Restructuring within the ministry is being finalized, and also in the state-owned enterprises, as the state-owned enterprises also managed to submit to the parent ministry the strategic planning processes and programs that they've put in place in order to support a sustainable, economic, and fully functional media sector. So all these strategies are being employed and will be employed for the year 2025.